Flip Flop Photo opened in 1998, so lots of things were happening at the exact same time, which I think is why gray hair is very prevalent on my head right now. Graduated in public relations in 1998. Received a scholarship from my local alumni club in DeKalb County, Alabama. I loved Auburn already because my older sister loved Auburn, so that was something that I always copied her on, and so had several friends that had went to Auburn, and they always talked about what everyone talks about, that once you get here you love it. And so I thought, well, maybe if someone's going to really incentivize me to go, then I should go. And so I stepped on campus the first time and of course was in love. I think as a freshman I was just super excited to be away from my small town. That's just what comes to mind when you ask me that question, because I was always ready for the big city, and that's probably comical to some people to think of Auburn as the big city, but was just excited to get away from home and make new friends. I feel like I wanted to meet as many people as possible my first day on campus. I think Auburn taught me to be able to adjust quickly. Things are not so specific in any major, whether it's public relations or another one. You're not going to do the same thing every day. And I just feel like in my department, our professors really taught us to roll with the punches. You've got to do a million different things during the day, and they prepared us for that. And I think it's very hard in some majors to prepare for what you're going to experience on the job, but they really prepared us for that. And I'm thankful for that every day. I always had anticipation of leaving the minute I finished my undergrad degree to go to the big city, as I referenced earlier. But I think with the business opening, pursuing graduate degree, I stayed a little while. Our business did really well. Not that we shouldn't have been shocked. I guess that's not that we were super shocked. But the business did really well, so we stayed thinking, oh, well, we'll stay a few more years. And then I think before I knew it, I looked back and it was 2006 or 2007, and I was like, oh, I'm still in Auburn, Opelika, and I'm completely fine with that. I really do like the people in Auburn, Opelika. I think we're all part of one big family, whether you went to Auburn University or not. I just feel like we're a special family. We generally care about each other, I think, in this community. And then, of course, we have our smaller community in downtown Opelika, so I feel rather close to that. But I feel like that with both communities. I would just recommend that they soak everything in, whether it's rolling tumors for the last time, whether it's going to a frat party if that's your thing, if it's going to eat pizza every Tuesday with a group of friends, if it's taking advantage of all the wonderful professors on campus. I would just say do everything you can to soak all of it up. Maybe I would offer advice to newly graduated people, no matter what major they're in, is don't ever think you're above taking that entry-level position, because you never know where entry-level positions are going to take you, ever. And I think to even further talk about that, don't ever underestimate what networking can do for you. I've made so many good friends, even on the days and nights I didn't want to go to a social event or I didn't want to go to a business social event. And it's really just changed my life. The people I've met, the connections I've made, even though that sounds kind of cliche to network, but I would, even if you're not in PR, you've got to network and really get out there and meet people, because that's how you build the framework for the rest of your life, really.